Hello, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and I'm here doing your monthly reading for our Capricorns for the month of May 2017. So we are going to have our regular theme of the month. We're going to get some additional guidance from our archangels and our angels through this deck, and then we'll be focusing on your life purpose this month. So super important time to really step into who you are really meant to be and what you're really meant to be doing. So that's why we've got this focus on the life purpose this month. And then the juicy bonus for you is going to be some Feng Shui tips for your health. So things that you probably never knew about your home that could be affecting your health energetically. So super excited. This is going to be my last reading in Minnesota. So the next time that you will see me on video, I will be living in Maui, and I'll be doing readings from there, and I'm hoping it will be outside because they've guided me. I've sold these lights that I use here, and I'm being guided that it's likely that I'm going to be doing the readings outside. So that will be fun, super fun. All right, we've got Archangel Michael, which is the 4-card. Archangel Michael is the Emperor. And this is really, this theme for you this month is all about organization. So we're kind of continuing with we did the kind of the clutter clearing last month. This month is about organization and logic, structure, discipline, all of those kind of things for you. The other piece of it is stepping up to be that leader. So being a leader in your life, and being a leader in your life does require organization, right? It requires you to have some structure. It requires you to have a flow of how you get things done. So that's something that's going to be a big theme for you in this particular month. So let's see what else we've got coming for you. They're being sneaky with me today. Bit of water, a bit of air. We've got the 3 of air coming in. Air cards are all about the head or the intellect. This 3 of air is a feeling of sadness. So there's probably either something that didn't turn out the way that you planned, or there's a sense of loss. So sometimes this can happen if there's a divorce where you thought there was going to be this happy family unit and now it's not. It can sometimes be around a physical loss of a person. There's just some sort of sadness around there, and you do need to take time to heal from this, okay? So please don't not feel it and just rush in and distract yourself with other things. Please take time to feel this and allow yourself to grieve. Allow yourself to feel that emotion. You may need to do some forgiveness around this, and this oftentimes it's forgiving others, but more often forgiving yourself is the other piece of it. So sometimes we just kind of kick ourselves when we're down and feel like we could have or should have done things differently. Just let go of that, right? Find the gift within it. That's what you're meant to be doing. So then we've got the Knight of Water. Water cards are all about the depth of emotion. And you've got a couple water cards here, so you may be a little bit more emotional this month than normal, Cappies. This Knight of Water is a duality card. So on the one hand about a person, and then on the other hand about a circumstance or experience. So this Knight of Water does tend to be someone that is emotional, right? Of course, water. Romantic is the other piece of this. And then, water people do tend to be sort of like, they like to go within. They like to contemplate things. They like to think things through, but they also can get very excited about things as well. So it's kind of those emotions, right? We get all kinds of different emotions with that Knight of Water. This person is going to be someone that is prominent in your life this month. The other side of this is that falling in love, okay, or the resurgence of a relationship. So beautiful message for you guys. I love this for springtime, that you're falling in love or re-falling in love with your partner at this point in time. And it's really about balancing the emotions, right? So having a good balance around your emotions and getting out a little bit more, okay? So this is about they're calling you to be more social this month. So accept invitations if you're invited to a party or a celebration. Accept those invitations and get out and socialize more. And for those of you that are single, this can be the way that you meet someone, and oftentimes it's like, oh, I don't really want to go, I just want to stay home. Please put yourself out there, okay? Because they're trying to line things up for you, and they can't do it if you're not putting yourself out there, okay? So that's coming in. And then we've got the Page of Water. So again, another duality card. This Page of Water, also someone that's very sensitive, intuitive, artistic, right? Like the artsy type person, the feeling person, very friendly. This Page of Water is very friendly. So again, someone else, you've got a couple different water people that are going to be prominent in your life this month. And the other part of this is a new person entering your life. So for those of you that are not in a relationship, this really bodes well for you to meet someone this month. So that new person entering your life, it might even be a new friend for some of you that are already in a relationship. It might be a new friend, right? A new person that you get to connect with and get to learn about and enjoy their company. It is about a relationship deepening to a new phase or developing into a new phase. So it's a deeper relationship, right? Not so much surface, but deeper is what's coming in around this. And then your psychic abilities, like your intuition, is getting a lot stronger this month. So really allow yourself to get that information and follow it. So it's not just about receiving the guidance, but it's about taking action on it. Okay, so when you get that guidance, you get that urge to stop at this shop or whatever, do that. Follow that guidance that you're getting. Okay, let's see what we've got for your life purpose. And life purpose oftentimes relates to your career, but lots of times people have different aspects of their life purpose that they just, they do on the side, or they just, it's something that is with friends and family or that type of thing. It doesn't have to be your life purpose. I mean, it doesn't have to be your career. Okay, we've got music coming in. So music is an integral part of your life purpose. For some of you, this might mean that you actually play music. You play the piano. I have a sister-in-law that plays beautifully. We have, you can play piano or play an instrument, plays music. For others of you, it's actually that just music in general just is a so important part of your life. I think about my, actually kind of both my boys, but particularly my older son, so connected to music. Like that really helps him shift and change his mood. It really just lights him up. He just really, really enjoys it. So that connection is healing. So if you're playing music, like if you actually do an instrument, your music heals others, okay? And then for some of you, the music heals you. So it can have like both that kind of relationship for you. And then we've got the Heart's Desires card coming up for you, Cappies. So Heart's Desires is all about following what your heart really wants, okay? Regardless of what other people think you should be doing, okay? There's probably plenty of people that think I should stay in Minnesota, right? But that's not where my heart is leading me. My heart is leading me to Hawaii. My heart is drawing me there. And so I'm following my heart's desires, because I know even if I'm physically in a different spot than other people, we are energetically still all connected, right? And obviously there's phone, there's Skype, there's all kinds of different ways to connect with people as well. So the angels are supporting you, they're guiding you, they're protecting you as you make your dreams a reality, as you follow your dreams and what lights you up, what fulfills your heart. They're helping you, okay? And then light and love is coming in. So part of your life purpose is to be light and love in the world, okay? So this light and love in the world for you is just about being your lighthearted self, extending your light to the world, and bringing love perspective to all that you do. So that love perspective is really about, like, there was a book, and I can't recall who wrote it, but it was like, What Would Love Do? And it was a beautiful book about taking things from a different perspective. Like, if you're looking at it from the light of love, how would you look at it, right? Rather than in your human, messy self kind of thing. So this is part of what you're meant to be doing, is to bring divine healing and divine love to the world. That's part of what you're meant to be doing. So this is important for you. All of these things are very important for you. That's what I've got for you for the general reading. Stay tuned, because the next video will give you some quick tips for Feng Shui for your health. Much love. Hello, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and I'm here with your monthly Feng Shui tip for the month of May 2017. Today we're going to talk about your health, and in particular the very center of your space, which is what correlates to your health in the Feng Shui Bagua. So you'll notice that this particular area is in the center of the space. So this would be the center of your Bagua, and the Bagua will include your garage if it's attached to your home. It's based upon the front door. So the front door to the space would be along this line typically. If you have an unusual setup with your home, I definitely encourage you to connect with a Feng Shui expert to help you determine where your Bagua is and where things lie. But today we're going to focus on the health area, and so I'm going to give you some quick tips around the health. What I want you to do is look at the center of your home and see what is in the center. There are a number of things that can cause issues if they are located in the center of your home. Number one is a furnace or a water heater. Okay, those two things can actually burn up your house. So if that's located in the center of your home, that can cause issues for you regarding your health. What do you do about that? There's a very simple quick fix that you can do. Get a small mirror. It can be just like a 1 inch or 2 inch size mirror, and you're going to place it face down on the furnace. If you have both a furnace and a water heater in your center, I would suggest that you get 2 mirrors and place one on one face down and another on the other face down. Okay, so that's going to remedy, that's going to help contain that fire energy to keep that from burning up your health. The second thing that can cause issues is if you have a stove in the center. Very similar, burning up your health, right? And what you want to do in that regard, in order to sort of calm down that fire energy, stoves we like, no matter where they're located, obviously, because they relate to your finances and your money. They're always correlated to your money, but when they are in the health sector, it can affect your health. So what I would suggest is that you put a mirror above the stove, facing down, and so basically that's going to kind of help contain that fire energy so it doesn't burn up your health. The next thing that I would like you to pay attention to is fireplaces. So if you have a fireplace in your center, that again can burn up your health. So fireplaces, what can you do about that? Obviously you can't move it, just like these other things. You aren't able to move them. So what you want to do is add the element of water. And water, the element of water can of course be physical water, like a picture of water, picture of a lake or a waterfall. Any type of picture of water would do, and you would hang that over the fireplace. Or you can use other aspects of that element. So the element of water also has a color associated with it, black or navy blue. So you could add something black or navy blue to that area to help sort of calm down that fire. The other thing that you could do to add water would be to add like an undulating shape. So something flowy or something that sort of has that undulating shape. So those are kind of water elements. You have another option related to elements to calm down that fire, and it is allowing or giving the fire something to do, and that's by placing a wood element there. So you're not going to do all of these. You're going to just pick one that resonates with you. So you're either going to place one water element, again, could be a mirror, something with an undulating shape, or something black or navy blue. Not all three of those, just one. Or you can choose a gentler adjustment, which is using wood element. And the wood element is something green, something that would be columnar shape. So it doesn't have to be all of these, just one of these. Something green or something columnar shape or something made of wood. Okay, so you have lots of different options for kind of calming down that fire energy of the fireplace in the center of your home. And it does not matter if this fireplace works or not. That's a whole nother discussion if things don't work, but it doesn't matter if it works or not, whether it's gas or a real wood fireplace, it still has an effect on your health. So those are some kind of quick tips for you around health. I will be doing much more in the deep dive reading around staircases, how they affect your health if they're in the center. Bathrooms, how they affect your health in a number of different areas of your home, and also the things that you see when you enter your front door. So if you'd like more information about that, make sure to either join my membership. That would be the best thing because you get lots of juicy bonuses for only $8.88 a month, or purchase a single reading for $5.55, and that will give you those deeper dive health tips for your Feng Shui aspects. For now, relax, have fun, and enjoy the month of May. Much love to you.